Flipping the market. Now, I really didn't want to make this video because it's very tedious, it's really boring, and it's only something that most hardcore players can do if you have played the game since, the first MMO that ever came back out. Now, if you have been playing MMO since, I am literally 33 years old. I started when I was like 17 or 16 or so. If you have been playing since back then, you know about the market and how to flip things. So one of the things I actually do is I come back here to the market and I always look at my favorite place. Usually, one of my favorite places is actually the enchantments for your gears. I stay here literally all day, and I'll try to find stuff like this and see how much it costs, how much it sells for. I write each note down when the prices goes up and down, and then I'll see which one actually sells faster by looking at the market numbers over here as it goes down. I have a list in like 7 books over here that I have. I have a list where it, when it goes up, when it goes down, and when it actually sells and when it actually doesn't. I'll be actually looking around, and at the moment, I don't think I see anything that is flippable. So I always keep looking back and forward because it's tedious. So besides playing my games, Final Fantasy Bravia, this is what I technically do. An example of things in here is stuff that I have definitely gotten here and I flipped, and stuff that I have made myself and just sold, but I can't count that because that's flipping. So if you see any of these diamonds, something like that, some of them, or probably majority of them, are flipping. Sometimes I find some for 2 gems and I'll put it for 4, which isn't like a big thing or anything like that. But sometimes you find big ones, like for example, I find this one that I stood there and there was literally 3 of them, and I think someone almost beat me to the 3rd one. No, yeah, he beat me to the 3rd one. I didn't even sell it. So I kept one for myself, and then I used the other one to sell. One of the things I hate of this game is the fucking taxes, the 20%, because I could not sell it for the same price that I really wanted to. So I saw this person selling. It for 2 gems. I grabbed that baby and put it down here for 50 gems. By the time that it was actually sold, I received 40 gems because of the 20%. So that's probably one of my biggest flip that I have done so far, because other equipments that I look for takes a while to learn, and it's a really risky investment to go extremely high. So if you actually come here, go to legendary, go to equipment, and you're trying to look for these, you have to write each of these down. You have to write these numbers and so on, because again, they have enchantment and you don't know what's the normal price unless you take everything off, such as going through here, take enchantment off, and then see the price on them, and then go by the calculating it by the value. So if I look at this right now, I'll be like, okay, alright, I'll start adding all these numbers down, and then once I see something like extremely low, then I'll just grab it and pretty much put it back in here for a higher price. And remember, there's always a 20% task. I think for gold or something like that was 10%. There was 20%, and it pretty much kills the way to flip marketing here efficiently. But I have done it, and I have gotten a lot of gems through it. And that's pretty much it. This is a video made for my guild, for the technically Marvin's guild, but I'm an officer here, so my guild as well. So if you guys have any question, just link to it below or in Discord. See you then.